Welcome back, guys. So I'm at Tesla today because lucky my 218,000 mile Tesla Model 3 is in for its heater and air conditioning repair. Should I have brought it to Tesla? Only time will tell. But if you haven't watched the rest of the series, this is the fourth so far. Go back and watch them for when I purchased Lucky, my Tesla Model 3, which is the cheapest Tesla Model 3 performance in the country, and a couple of battery tests we've done. But today we're focusing on the air conditioning system and a nice little surprise, which I'll tell you at the end of the video. But let's go into Tesla and hopefully they can sort it without too much more money. What I didn't realise is coming to Tesla today, there would be the new Tesla Model Y. It's a left hooker, but apparently they're going to be having the new right-hand drives ready for test drive next week. And this is Northampton. Let me turn the camera around and go around the car. I can't remember the name of the grey. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen, but it's really dark. Lighting's not that great in here, to be fair. Don't mind the trims. I mean, you know, they're fairly pleasing for wheel embellishers. But yeah, I mean, I love the design of the new Model Y. Love the back. This window's a bit strange, isn't it? But although they didn't go for the updated batteries or charging speed and that sort of thing, I'm sure that it will be upgraded over time. So it'd be interesting to see what the life cycle of this particular model is. I was just absolutely bamboozled by the space in the back. I've not really been in the back of Model Y before, but there's so much space in the back here. And I thought the Model 3 was good. But let's go inside and see what the quality's like. Be a bit weird because we're getting in on the left side. So I have driven the Highland Model 3. Apparently this isn't brand new, it's been used as a demo car, but it's nice. Oh, this is different, isn't it? They're pretty comfortable, actually. Yeah, feel okay. And yeah, I mean, what I really love about this, I love this, the design, and this as well. I will say, yeah, I mean, all the things to touch in terms of materials, it's really, really good. I really like the new steering wheel. I remember after driving the Highland and then getting back into Rusty felt a bit old. But in terms of the screen, one thing I did notice when I drove the Highland, if you've not driven one before, is that the cameras are so much clearer. But yeah, that's nice and quick. See, see what the crack is. Oh, it's done 4 miles, so it hasn't really been driven anywhere. That's a long range. It's got autopilot, premium connectivity. I really like it. Of course I do. I'm a bit of a Tesla fan, aren't I? Let's go around the whole car and have a look in the front. Let's open that now. Or should I say, fruit. There we go. Just like a Golf. Let's have a little look in here. It's really weird that it's, you know, the angles. There's loads of space in there. I'm not sure if I'm going to get into it, but yeah, really good. That's a bit weird. And, what that's all about. Is that top of the struts? So that's still manual closing. So what are the shut lines like? Because I know everyone likes to moan about shut lines. Let's have a look. Could argue that's a little bit out, maybe. Tiny bit. That's a bit more out, actually. Shut lines are okay there. And this has got Hankooks on. I don't know if the UK version's going to be different, but yeah, Hankooks seem to be the tyre of choice. Ventus S1 Evo. Evo 3 EV, and they're 255, 45, 19s. It's normally up here. Yeah, I would say, I mean, that's not ideal, is it? You see that? It's just a little bit out. A little bit. They could have worked a little bit better to get that. Again, I've got experience with Audi, and their shut lines tend to be pretty solid. Although I'm sure that the quality's gone down since Dieselgate and all the fun and games there. So it'd be only fair to go and have a look at a recent Audi. So maybe we should go and do that at some point. But yeah, no, I really like it. I like the technology, and yeah, if I had the money, I would definitely buy one. But which one? I think I'd probably, if it was for me, I'd wait for the performance. And it'd be really interesting to see what the performance is like in terms of what the battery is. Is it going to be the American Panasonic one? Is it going to be the LG one? What the power going to be? Is it going to be down on power like the Highland, so down 50 brake horsepower because of the C rating of the LG battery compared to the Panasonic one? Getting a bit geeky here, but hopefully people know what I mean. But I think ultimately just go for the LFP one if you don't care about performance, because that LFP battery, more battery cycles, safer and all those wonderful things. So still waiting for Rusty. It's already gone in. So fingers crossed it won't be too expensive. Now, what I asked them as soon as I got here, I was a little bit worried that that £352 was going to be just a regas, which is really expensive. But when I spoke to the lady, it was really, really nice. Gemma, and she's from Milton Keynes, but she's covering over here. Hope she don't mind me naming her. And she mentioned that not only are they regassing it, but they're going to be changing some of the pipe work and the manifold. So yeah, interesting to see if that solves the issue. So I'll just wait and see. Go and grab another coffee, I think.
So as I was waiting for the car to be ready, I got this text, and the text said, check your app, something has changed. I was thinking, well, it's either changed for the better or changed for the worse. And unfortunately, as you can see here, it changed for the much, much, much worse.
So it's always good to highlight the dangers of buying from the auction, because sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. And unfortunately this time I've lost. But the good news is the vehicle still runs absolutely fine. It's just the air conditioning and the heating system. So when it gets hot, I'm gonna have to wear shorts and t-shirt and open the window. And when it gets cold, that is the issue. When it gets cold, when the windscreen is frosted, that is gonna be the issue. So ultimately, it's gonna be a hot summer, unless I sort it soon. And winter, I don't think that is an option. So I need to make sure that this is sorted before then. So what are my options? Option one is I speak to Cleveland EV, because they're the next port of call really, and find out what actually is involved. You know, do I need to, is it a brand new system? Can I get away with maybe speaking to guys like EV Breakers who offer, you know, parts like that for vehicles? That would probably be a more cost-effective way. So yeah, I'm not sure yet. Whack it in the comments if people got any ideas. To coin a phrase, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. I mean, the good thing about, you know, what Tesla have done today is they haven't actually charged me the 350 quid for the inspection and all the rest of it. So I've saved some money there. Yeah, hey, you know, there's no point getting down. We've got to move forward with it, find out what the options are and go from there. So very bad news. Let's try and mix it with some good news. So I got a Fox's sweet in my mouth. I was getting a bit hungry. So the good news is I found out the previous owner did a full PPF wrap on the vehicle. I'll show the invoice here. And yeah, £4,300 worth of exterior protection, which is actually more than the Tesla bill. So, you know, you win, you lose. It's one of them, isn't it? You know, obviously I don't want to pay Tesla that kind of money, and I want to make sure it's done cheaper, but it's got to be done right. It needs to be working. So it looks like the budget's gone slightly out the window. Next video coming up is a video of someone who got in contact with me who's actually got the highest mileage Tesla Model 3 in the UK. So stay tuned for the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because there's more of this kind of content. Hopefully not too many woes, and hopefully some successes out of all of this crazy high mileage Tesla buying. But you'll have to, you know, keep watching to find out. But thanks for watching. See you next time.